Hello, my lovely unicorns. Thanks for taking a moment out of your lives to be with me today. Now, if you haven't seen the first video in this mini-series, then feel free to click above me for that right now. And to not miss any other video, make sure you subscribe. It helps the channel out a hell of a lot. Anyway, our culture today is obsessively focused on unrealistically positive expectations. Be it be happier, be healthier, be the best, better than the rest, be smarter, faster, be richer, sexier, popular. Sexier, that sounds good. Oh yeah, I like that. How about more productive, more envied, and more admired? Stated directly by Mark Manson himself. All this conventional life advice fixates on what we lack, or shortcomings, or failures. Today, I'll be continuing on with another 7 ideas from the 2016 book by Mark Manson, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a So, let's get on to it. Idea 8, the importance of saying no. This idea focuses on the necessity of boundaries and the power of saying, you guessed it, no. Manson suggests that we often overextend ourselves by trying to please others or take on too much. Learning to say no helps us prioritize our time and energy for what truly matters. And every time that we say yes to something, we say no to something else. There are 24 hours in everyone's day, and the more commitments we fill this time with, the less time we have for what matters. And by establishing clear boundaries, we can protect our resources and engage more meaningfully in the commitments we choose to embrace. By setting such boundaries, we let people know how to approach us and be with us. In a way, how to show us love as everyone shows where each other stands. Idea 9, the hell yes or no rule. Furthering on from the previous idea, Manson introduces a straightforward decision-making approach. Only commit to things that inspire a strong, enthusiastic hell yeah. And if you don't feel that level of excitement, it's better to say no. This rule encourages us to be selective about our commitments, ensuring that we invest our time and energy in what truly resonates with us. And by following this simple guideline, we can lead a more intentional and fulfilling life. We're fortifying our commitment to give less fucks overall. Not giving a f does not mean being indifferent. It means being comfortable with being different. And to give a fuck about adversity, you must first give a fuck about something more important than adversity, right? And whether you realize it or not, you're always choosing what to give a fuck about. So make sure this rule solidifies these points. Idea 10, failure is the way forward. Manson emphasizes that failure is an integral part of growth and success. He argues that rather than fearing failure, we should embrace it as a necessary step to improvement. Each setback provides valuable lessons and insights that contribute to our development. Most successful people have experienced significant failures on their journey. We've probably all heard of these people before. And failure may often be associated with loss and pain. However, by reframing our perception of failure as an opportunity to learn, we can cultivate resilience and persist in pursuing our goals. There's a famous Michael Jordan quote that you've probably heard before, stating that I failed over and over again in my life, and that is how I succeed. Or from Cate Blanchett, I don't understand a way to work other than bold-facedly running towards failure. Or from Robert F. Kennedy, only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Solid. Idea 11, The rejection of certainty. Manson argues that the pursuit of absolute certainty can lead to anxiety and stagnation. He encourages us to embrace uncertainty and ambiguity in life, recognizing it as a natural part of the human experience. Accepting that we don't have all the answers allows us to remain open-minded and adaptable. The more we try to be certain, the more uncertain and insecure we will feel. As if someone could easily come and shatter our reality. And I've been goddamn there before. There is a certain comfort in certainty. But is life not more scary knowing something could shake the foundations of that comfort at any moment? There's a certain thrill to it as well, right? This shift in rejecting certainty fosters growth and encourages exploration rather than fear the unknown. Idea 12, the importance of commitment. Yeah. I heard myself say it. I know. In this idea, the value of commitment is highlighted in achieving meaningful goals. Manson explains that true progress often requires a long-term dedication to a particular path, despite the challenges that may arise. And commitment helps us cultivate discipline and resilience, enabling us to push through difficulties instead of being at the mercy as what psychologists refer to as the paradox of choice, basically being overloaded with options. By choosing to commit to our values and our goals, like we mentioned in the previous video, we create a framework for personal growth and fulfillment. When we commit to something, we are giving ourselves freedom. The freedom to commit our time and energy on whatever it is. Kind of like we said before, as opposed to being a bit scatterbrained by giving a bit here and there, pretty much the jack of all trades, if you will. And when we commit, we give ourselves the opportunity to become better at something, to build something meaningful. Idea 13, rejecting the hedonic treadmill. Manson critiques the concept of the hedonic treadmill, which refers to the tendency of humans to quickly return to baseline level of happiness despite positive or negative changes in their lives. Let's say, for example, we bought a new iPhone, right? At first, we're super excited, shiny, ooh, so shiny. We just want to test it out. But, after a little bit of time, this burst of excitement just gradually fails. The shininess as such, it just fades to almost non-existence and we return to baseline level again. Or wanting more, such as the next upgrade in a never-ending cycle. We can't just have the iPhone 15, we need to have the iPhone 16. Or maybe it's the iPhone 16, no, we can't have the baseline, we need the iPhone 16 Pro Max. The treadmill effect is nasty because it tricks us into thinking that the next thing is going to finally make us happy, almost as if we're on a horse track, chasing the rabbit down the track and never quite catching it. To overcome this, we need to shift our focus to, instead of seeking more and more, like more money, more products, etc., we need to appreciate what we already have and break from the cycle of chasing superficial pleasures. We've been there, guys. We know what it's like. It's so easy to keep buying and buying and buying, and we're just not happy long term. So let's try give that a break. Idea 14. It's about being less wrong, not right. We shouldn't seek to find the ultimate right answer for ourselves, but rather we should seek to chip away at the ways that we're wrong today so that we can be a little less wrong tomorrow. Being wrong opens us up to the possibility of change. Being wrong brings the opportunity for growth, which we've already been talking about a little bit previously, right? And when we learn something new, we don't go from wrong to right. Rather, we kind of go from wrong to slightly less wrong. If it feels like it's you versus the world, chances are it really is just you versus yourself. It's up there. It's all up there, guys. And there we have it, guys. Another 7 ideas to add to our repertoire. There's going to be 28 in total. That's 2 more videos, breaking it down, 7 ideas per video, because these ideas further reinforce Manson's message about living intentionally, embracing the challenges of life, and focusing on what truly matters, right? So thank you for joining me today, my lovely unicorns, and let me know what you think of today's episode down below. And if there's any idea in particular that struck you, more so than the other ones. Is there anything that you learned today? Is there anything that you think you're going to be more intentional about adding to your life in the future? Because I'm going to be back compiling more of these ideas in an upcoming video. And once again, if you have missed any of our recent videos, stay tuned for the next screen. I've been your friend Jay. Take care.